Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make your first web page, something with a little title, a little bit of text. This is all you have to write. This is the foundation of all websites right here too. It's only going to take a minute or two, and after you learn this you can start making your own web pages starting this hour, and you can learn to add more and more and more to it. But this is where it starts. HTML is just a language that Firefox or Internet Explorer is going to change into columns and borders and paragraphs and things like that. So let's use Notepad. And we only need to write 3 or 4 sections of things in here. We need a header, and it needs to be written this way, H-E-A-D. And we need to end the header, so we need to add a /, and that ends it. So when Firefox starts up at the top, it's going to see head and know that from this point on, this point down, there's going to be header information. When it gets to the bottom, it's going to see that / and know that there's no header information from here on. Within the header, let's put a title. It can be anything. And we need to end the title. Okay, now let's add some body information, some words that people are going to see on the web page. Start the body, and let's end the body. And again, body needs to be written just like that, with the / and the greater than signs, less than signs. Okay, that's just about it. So we have a header and we have a body. We just need to add one more thing. We need to say up here at the top, HTML, and end the HTML. So now Firefox knows from here on down I'm going to be reading HTML information, so I need to change it into borders and columns and something that people can read. Okay, that's it. That's a web page right there. Now we just need to save it, and you have to be careful here. We can't just save it like a regular text document. We just have to change one little thing. We need to go to Save As. Save as all file types. Don't use the regular .txt. Go down, save as all file types. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it index.html. You could call it car.html if you want. I'm going to call it index. Like index of phone numbers or an index of names. I'm going to save that to the desktop. Now I can go over here and there we go. What we wrote in the title, my page, is up there at the top, and what we wrote in the body, this is my page, shows up right there. And you'll notice that we're not online. It shows that we're on the desktop. We're just reading something on the desktop. All we have to do to change that is we need to put this index.html on the internet, and we'll do that later. If you want to change this, you want to write something different, let's go back to index.html. Let's say, okay, I made a change, so now I need to make sure first that I save this. If I go back to Firefox, nothing is going to change. I need to change and then save. Alt F S. Okay, now it's been saved. Go back to Firefox, press F5. Okay, there we go. It's refreshed. Now we see the new material that we put in there. And get used to this, because this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to go to your Notepad, you're going to make some changes, then you're going to go back to your Firefox Internet Explorer and refresh, and you're just going to keep going back and forth like this for hours and hours. There's other things that we can add in here to make it more complex, but you don't need a lot to start your website.